Welcome to the FIFA Club World Cup.
For the second consecutive year, Morocco staged the FIFA Club World Cup. The champions of each continent travelled to the North African nation for a showpiece knockout played in two cities, Rabat and Marrakesh. The hosts were also represented by their domestic champions, meaning a total of 7 clubs were vying for the world title.
Playoff match, Maghreb Tetouan versus Auckland City.
Quarter-final, ES Sétif versus Auckland City.
Quarter-final, Cruz Azul versus Western Sydney Wanderers.
Semi-final, Real Madrid versus Cruz Azul.
Plenty of action in the early stages then, but the last 4 is where the tournament really picks up, as the two survivors, Auckland City and Cruz Azul, were joined by European champions Real Madrid and their South American counterparts, San Lorenzo. Real were always going to be the team to beat. After all, they boasted a side including Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale and many more. But they'd only been in the tournament once before in 2000, when they failed to win.
This Club World Cup is hugely important for each and every one of us players. And we've come here to this competition with the intention of winning it. That's simply why we came here, to win.
Facing Real will be North America's finest Cruz Azul. Mexicans are the most successful side in CONCACAF Champions League history, having won 6 titles.
For us as a team, for Cruz Azul as a club, this is a great opportunity to showcase ourselves to the world, to show people the level at which we can play. It's a great opportunity to measure ourselves against some really strong teams, in this case Real Madrid, which is great. At the moment, there's no doubt they're the best team in the world.
The match was moved to Marrakesh because of poor pitch conditions in Rabat, but it still went very much as expected for the European champions. Sergio Ramos opened the scoring in the 15th minute before Real doubled their advantage through Karim Benzema. 5 minutes after the break, the world's most expensive footballer Gareth Bale made it 3 before Isco rounded out the scoring to make it 4-0 on the night.
Semi-final, San Lorenzo versus Auckland City.
2014 was a big year for San Lorenzo. After decades of living in the shadows of their Buenos Aires neighbours, they won the Copa Libertadores for the first time in their history, and the club arrived in Morocco with high hopes of leaving a mark on the year-end competition.
The Club World Cup is marvellous. This is because, as I told my squad, it's a very important event for them as players and for us as coaches. This is the biggest club football tournament there is. There's nothing bigger than this at club level. Just being able to compete at the Club World Cup is as good as it can get.
No one anticipated their opponents would be Auckland City. The New Zealanders may have been at a record 6 tournaments, but the Oceania champions' previous best had been a 5th place finish in 2009.
I think for a club like us, I mean, looking back to where we're coming from, the infrastructure we have, the facilities we have, the budget we have been competitive throughout all the Club World Cup seasons, basically. I mean, in 2009 we managed to win 2 games, and this tournament has been unbelievable. Probably I think it's something well deserved, and it proves that we have put in a massive effort, and every time every year we got a little bit better.
In front of a crowd of nearly 20,000, San Lorenzo struck first. Pablo Barrientos opened the scoring on the stroke of half-time. But Auckland were far from finished. Midway through the second half, the scores were level thanks to Angel Belanga's neat finish. Oceania's champions were finally overcome in extra time. Mauro Matos, the scorer. San Lorenzo into the dream final.
The final, Real Madrid versus San Lorenzo.
So it was the decider everyone wanted, and Real scored first. Sergio Ramos on target shortly before half-time. 6 minutes after the break, the European champions doubled their lead through Gareth Bale. And that was how it stayed. 4 titles in a calendar year, a record 22 consecutive wins. Real Madrid are club champions of the world. And so Real Madrid's triumph concludes a magnificent year for the world's greatest game. 2015 promises to be even better, but for now it's farewell from FIFA Football Mundial.